The magic pen. Once upon a time, there was a young girl named Lily who loved to write. She spent most of her free time scribbling in her notebook, creating stories and characters that would come to life on the pages. But despite her passion, Lily always struggled with one thing: she could never seem to finish a story. One day, while walking home from school, Lily stumbled upon an old pen lying on the ground. It was a beautiful pen, with a silver barrel and a feather quill at the end. Lily picked it up and examined it closely, feeling a strange energy emanating from it. When she got home, Lily immediately tried the pen out, and to her amazement, she found that the words flowed effortlessly from her pen. Every sentence, every paragraph, every page seemed to come to life as if by magic. For days, Lily wrote and wrote, finally completing story after story with the help of the magic pen. She was thrilled with her newfound ability to write, and eagerly shared her stories with her friends and family. But soon, Lily found that the magic pen was not without its challenges. She realized that every story she wrote had a consequence, and she had to be careful with the words she chose. If she wrote something that she didn't really mean, it would come true in unexpected ways. Lily learned to be more mindful with her writing, and used the pen to create stories that inspired and uplifted others. Her stories began to gain recognition, and before long, Lily became a published author. Through her journey, Lily learned the power of persistence, the courage to pursue her passion, and the art of letting go of her fears and doubts. With the help of the magic pen, she was able to rise above the obstacles in her path, and discover the joy of giving to others through her writing. And so, the magic pen became a symbol of Lily's journey, a reminder that anything is possible with hard work, determination, and a little bit of magic. The power of adaptation. Jane had always been an avid traveler, exploring new countries and cultures every chance she got. She loved the thrill of adventure and the excitement of the unknown. But when she was diagnosed with a rare illness that left her unable to walk, Jane was devastated. Her dream of exploring the world seemed impossible. At first, Jane struggled with the reality of her situation. She felt stuck and helpless, unable to do the things she loved most. But as time went on, she began to realize that there was another way to explore the world. She just needed to adapt. Jane started to research accessible travel options and found that there were plenty of ways to explore the world without walking. She booked a trip to Japan and was amazed at how accommodating the country was for travelers with disabilities. From wheelchair-accessible trains to barrier-free restaurants, Jane was able to experience the beauty and culture of Japan in a way she never thought possible. Encouraged by her success, Jane began planning more trips, each time finding new ways to adapt and enjoy the experience. She visited the Great Barrier Reef and was able to snorkel with the help of a special wheelchair. She explored the temples of Cambodia in a tuk-tuk, and even went on a safari in Africa, observing the wildlife from a specially designed vehicle. Through her travels, Jane learned the power of adaptation. She discovered that when life throws obstacles in your path, there is always a way to overcome them. By adapting to her circumstances, Jane was able to continue pursuing her passion for travel, and in doing so, she gained a new perspective on the world. Jane's journey was a testament to the power of rising above the obstacles in your path, and the importance of perseverance and positivity. She showed that with a little bit of courage and a lot of determination, you can achieve anything you set your mind to, no matter the challenges you may face. The Treasure Hunter. Lucas had always been fascinated by adventure stories and the thrill of discovering hidden treasures. As a child, he would spend hours digging in his backyard, hoping to find something valuable. But as he grew older, his interest in treasure hunting faded away, and he pursued a more practical career in finance. Years passed, and Lucas found himself feeling unfulfilled with his day-to-day routine. He longed for excitement and adventure, and his childhood dream of finding treasure resurfaced. With the support of his wife, Lucas quit his job and set out to make his childhood dream a reality. Lucas spent months researching and planning his treasure hunt, poring over old maps and stories of lost treasures. He finally settled on a remote island in the Caribbean, where legend had it that a pirate captain had buried a chest full of gold. Lucas arrived on the island and began his search, carefully following the clues he had gathered. But the search was not easy. The island was dense with vegetation, and the terrain was rugged and treacherous. Lucas faced many obstacles along the way, but he persisted, driven by his determination to find the treasure. Days turned into weeks, and Lucas was close to giving up hope. He had searched every inch of the island and found nothing. But just as he was about to give up, he stumbled upon a small cave hidden behind a waterfall. With a pounding heart, Lucas entered the cave and saw a glimmer of gold in the darkness. He had found the treasure! The chest was filled with gold coins and jewels, enough to set him up for life. Lucas returned home a changed man. His adventure had taught him the power of persistence and the importance of pursuing your passions. He had proven to himself that anything is possible if you set your mind to it, and that the greatest treasures in life are often found in the journey, not just the destination. From that day forward, Lucas was no longer just a finance guy. He was a treasure hunter, and he knew that there was nothing he couldn't achieve if he put his mind to it. The serendipitous encounter. Emma had always been a planner. She liked to have her life mapped out and every detail carefully organized. So when her friends invited her on a spontaneous road trip, she was hesitant to say yes. But something inside her urged her to take the leap, to step out of her comfort zone and embrace the unknown. And so, she packed her bags and set off on the adventure of a lifetime. The road trip took Emma to places she had never been before, and she met people from all walks of life. She discovered the joy of living in the moment and letting go of her need to control everything. One day, while exploring a small town, Emma stumbled upon a quaint little bookstore. As she browsed the shelves, she struck up a conversation with the store owner, a kind and wise woman named Sarah. They talked for hours, sharing stories and insights about life. Sarah had a way of making Emma feel understood and valued, and Emma realized that sometimes the best things in life happen when you least expect them. As Emma left the bookstore, she felt grateful for the serendipitous encounter. She had learned that it's okay to let go of the reins and trust that life will take you where you need to go. The road trip came to an end, and Emma returned home with a newfound appreciation for spontaneity and a greater sense of self-awareness. She continued to plan and organize, but now with a more open-minded and flexible approach. Emma knew that life was full of unexpected twists and turns, but that's what made it all the more exciting. She would always cherish the memory of that chance encounter with Sarah, and the lesson it taught her about the beauty of the unplanned.